Welcome back to Last Timeout. I'm Desi.
I'm D.
Welcome back to another episode, y'all. How you doing today, D?
Feeling good, man. Still ready to record, man. I've been ready to record all day, bro.
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie. It's hard for me to look at you right now after what you did last night on 2K,
Damn.
bro. We not even gonna get into it. Just know he got dropped off.
Damn. Alright, whatever.
Well, hopping into today's episode. Oh, actually, before we get into this episode, Happy Mother's Day. I know it was a few days ago, but Happy Mother's Day to all those mothers. And yeah, so let's hop into this episode.
Before we do, I want to wish my mom a happy Mother's Day. This Mother's Day has to be like one of the most hilarious Mother's Day of all time. It's cause like, okay, so like it was Saturday. We were out, I was getting a debit card. So like we had pulled up to she was already mad because she thought we wasn't getting her a Mother's Day gift. So she went into the store. She went into, I think it's called Factory to You. She went in, and then my dad was like, he said, I'll give you something, and then you go get yourself something. She was like, I'm not going to give myself no Mother's Day gift. So she was just mad the whole time. It was hilarious, bro. It was hilarious.
Wait, so y'all made her pick out her own gift?
Nah, I think that's what my dad was trying to do. She was like, I'm not gonna give my own Mother's Day gift. I was trying not to laugh, bro. It was hilarious, bro.
So what y'all end up getting her?
I got her she like these little drinks, so I got her some of those. I got her a card and a balloon. And then my dad got her some flowers. We were just driving around, like we were just trying to find something that was selling Mother's Day gifts. Cause like a lot of these places, like they're not open because of the virus.
Yeah.
So we were just riding around. We was on the freeway. I was like, Dad, where you going? He said he don't know. That was hilarious. Like, cause at that point we didn't know where we was going. We were just trying to find something. This Mother's Day, it was hilarious and wild, man.
Yeah, man. Me and my siblings, we got my mom a cool little bracelet and some earrings. So
Oh really?
we went out to eat. So it was a cool day, man. Chill.
Where y'all go eat at? What was open?
You said what?
Where y'all go eat at? What was open?
Oh, it's this Italian place. I think it's in Plano. Kenny's Italian Chicken. Something like kitchen. I said chicken. Well, yeah. Hopping into this episode, what you got to say about episode 7 and 8?
What is it not to say? Guys, in my eyes, this is my favorite. This is my favorite episode. These are my favorite two parts. We seen a lot of stuff. I got a lot of notes that I could go over, but I'm not, just for the sake of time. And because I know some of you have watched it, so we're just gonna recap because the amount of notes I have is ridiculous. I'm putting them down and I'm like, bro, I don't know if I can get past all this because this is a lot of just me talking. So yeah, but I do have some main points. I'm gonna let you. You got any notes that you want to get off?
No, you go ahead.
Okay. Um. First, one of the first things we do, like early, and I think it was episode 7. We saw a whole situation with Horace Grant. I'm not gonna speak on it too long, but we did see where Michael he pushed him hard because he wanted him to be great, but at a point it seemed like he was a bully.
Yeah.
It literally came off as bullying to where Horace Grant literally wanted to fight him.
Okay. Getting into that, okay. There was something saying that MJ didn't let him eat after he had a bad game. That's so stupid to me, bro.
At that point, bro, you taking away human rights.
Stupid to me. You mean to tell me you gonna let a grown man take your food away from you?
Come on, bro.
You
bro,
too grown for that.
When you think about it, that's foul, bro. That is foul. Because think about it. I think that's the food, and they were about to get on the plane. So that means, depending on where your next game was, you were probably on a plane for a good 3, 4 hours with no food. You gotta watch everybody else eat while you starving, bro. Probably gotta eat the little peanuts while everybody else got steak. You got little peanuts. That's foul, bro. I would go for it.
So them little peanuts.
Yeah, bro, they getting dirty.
That's so wild to me though. Like if that was me, I'm not going, bro. You gonna have to fight me. I'm eating, bro.
And I'm glad you just said that because one thing they did say, Horace Grant, he probably could have fought him, but where would they get Horace Grant? In a way, because let's say Horace Grant beats up Michael Jordan, and that gets out. That might get Horace Grant traded. And you got to think about back then, the salaries wasn't a lot. So if Horace Grant lose that, if he get off the team, you never know what's gonna happen as far as him being able to provide for his family. So he just has to take it, and I feel bad for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's still hurting him till this day. They say he's supposed to be on Skip and Shannon, and he wants to tell his side of the story. He wants to speak up for himself. So I can't wait to see that. But yeah, another thing we seen was Jordan's retirement and him going into baseball. What did you think about that?
That see before like I knew he retired and went to baseball, but like I didn't really look into his baseball career, and like now I know why he went to baseball and all of that. So honestly, I thought like he was just complete garbage at baseball. He wasn't good, but he
I
wasn't
seen some,
horrible.
I seen something. It was like they tried to make it sound better than he was.
Yeah, that's what I think it. Because before I thought that he was just horrible at baseball,
Yeah, me too.
but they try to make it seem like he was okay to a certain standard, and then he got horrible. Like I don't know, but yeah,
Yeah. Um, but another thing is, I think this was when after Jordan. This was before Jordan first retired. We got to backtrack a little bit. We seen Jordan's dad die and how that affected him, and I feel like that played a huge part in him retiring because I think his dad he was really into baseball, so I feel like that played a big part into him retiring and going to baseball. What do you think about that?
yeah. The way it happened, especially like that's horrible, bro. That's really horrible. And yeah, his dad did like basketball. I mean baseball a lot, so that's why he left. So yeah, I can see why he did that. A lot of people don't agree with what he did, but you know he was at peace with what he did, so that's good.
Yeah, that it's a tough situation, and one thing they were like that the reason he died may have been because of Jordan gambling debt, and I didn't like that, bro.
That was bad.
That was terrible. Like that's something that you don't even like try to
Don't
say.
even think about that. Like
Yeah, and I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not saying that it's not true because it very well could be. I don't know. I wasn't even born at the time, but the fact that you bring it up so soon, the fact that you brought it up, period. Come on, bro.
yeah, they said that there was no proof or no ties to none of that. So
That, bro, at a point, bro, like as media and like even with us, like as we're growing into like the NBA media, I feel like that we're never gonna be like that. I know I'm not gonna be like that. I know you're not gonna be like that. A point to where we're so disrespectful. We'll never get to a point where if if an NBA player's relative dies, We're not gonna be pressing them. We're not gonna try to get a headline out of nothing. We're just gonna keep it real. We're gonna say our piece, and it is what it is. The fact that they had the decency to even go do that just to get a headline, it's sickening, bro. It's sickening.
Yeah, and this goes along with, I think it was last episode, how MJ was struggling with, like being famous and all that.
Yeah.
Last episode, like, it's hard to be famous because, like, people just coming for you, bro. It's crazy.
And now now I see why Jordan is so private now. We don't before this we didn't really hear about Jordan retirement. We didn't know what he was really doing. We just knew he was getting money from Jordan. But after that, like we didn't know what was going on. But like now
Yeah.
I see because every time he steps in the media, it's always something. They want to get some type of headline out of him. So now I see why he's so private, just because of stuff like this. I seen something. He was like, the only reporter he trusts is Ahmad Rashad, and I see why. You gotta know, man. It's snakes in the grass. Snakes in the grass. You gotta know who to trust and who you can't, especially with your personal life. You know that that's that's just. But what was you saying?
No.
But bro, that just made me mad. I'm sorry, I had to go on my little rant there, but that made me mad.
That's unbelievable, man.
Yeah, but moving on. While Jordan was in retirement, Scottie Pippen, we got a little more information on Scottie Pippen. Shed a little light on him. It was a certain play at the end of the game where Scottie Pippen, it was a late game situation. They had been playing a triangle that whole year, so Scottie Pippen expected the ball in that late game situation, and he didn't get the ball. He was supposed to be in the game, but he wasn't going to be able to take the last shot. That's how
Yeah.
that play
He
wasn't
was
due.
inbound, I think.
Yeah, they wanted him to inbound, and Scottie was like, "Bro, I won't inbound. I'm gonna sit down." What's your biggest takeaway from that?
Bro, like, that was real selfish, bro. I mean, like, it's not much you can do about that. If your coach says to do something, just do it, bro. Like, they obviously won the game off of what the coach's decision was, and he did apologize after the game and all that. And I think it was MJ that said it would affect him, but we didn't really get to see if it did or not. I don't know what happened, but yeah, that was real selfish of him.
Yeah, and then the crazy thing is, he said even when he did the little private interview, he said if I could go back and do it, if I could go back and change it, he said he wouldn't change nothing. He would
Yeah,
still sit out. So that's just like dang, like
I mean
that's
they
just
did win, so
yeah, he hit the shot. So but that's like man, that's crazy. And I seen something that was like his teammates they were trusting him so much because I feel like they had to do with Jordan's competitiveness, his all they put them through, and the fact that Scotty would do something like that. They'd be like, bro, you're supposed to be the one we can trust, go tell stuff to. The one that can separate basketball from real life. He's supposed to be that type of person, and for him to do such a thing, I feel like that they were hurt. And even in the locker room, a guy said that he broke down and cried. He said, "Scotty, you're supposed to be our friend, supposed to be the one that's gonna die for us on the court. How you gonna do something to us like that?" So that's yeah, that's crazy. But
yeah,
eventually, MJ did come out of baseball. They pressured him in coming back from baseball. And when he came back, I think he came back in like the postseason or something like
yeah.
mid.
He came to the playoffs.
Yeah, and he came back in 45. Um, he wasn't after the first couple games. He wasn't feeling the 45. They took a loss.
Nobody was feeling the 45.
It didn't even look right. So he switched it back to 23 mid series, and they put up a fight, but he did eventually getting beat. Eventually end up getting beat by Shaq and Penny Hardaway. So that was crazy. But then after that, they did go on the three-peat. So it was all fair. But Shaq was able to beat beat Michael. I ain't know that. So that just surprised
Yeah.
me. What
I mean, it
what
was it
biggest
was really more a thing that MJ just wasn't in basketball shape.
yeah,
So if he was in shape, they're not winning. They're not winning.
that's easy money. Um, I'm glad you brought up Nabi. He wasn't in that shape because that's interesting because we we've we know if the NBA comes back, there's going to be a lot of players not in shape. 99% of the players aren't going to be in shape.
Yeah.
So do
I
you?
see I see a lot of players still working out and all that, so I'm not sure. It's just a few players I've seen, so I'm not sure what the majority of players are doing. So that's gonna be interesting to see.
Yeah, it's a big advantage for some players, like the Michael Conleys we seen in the sports competition. He has a full on he has a full on court at his house. So I feel like Michael Conley, a player that's been struggling all season, I feel like he should have an automatic rhythm more than some of these other players, more than like I don't know, like Kawhi's and Paul. I feel like he should have more of a rhythm. He should get in his rhythm earlier than some of these players, so maybe he can get back into being that Michael Conley that we used to see.
So Michael Conley, if you got a whole like indoor basketball court like in your house, there's no reason you should ever play bad. Like there's absolutely no excuse for you.
Yeah,
You
he
should
got
like it's in your house.
yeah he got to be trained, bro. I like Mike Conley, especially in
Yeah.
Memphis. Like one underrated thing about these teams, bro, is that Memphis team. I don't know if y'all used to watch, but Memphis used to get the Warriors with KD in the regular season.
Yeah.
Memphis used to give they used to get them the works, boy.
Yeah, it used to
I'm
be a
talking
tough.
about Warriors used to blow leads. Like, bro, I think it was that, bro. I think it was 2017 season, bro. Memphis was giving the Warriors the works, bro. I'm talking about that shit, boy. They had an old Vince Carter. Vince Carter would come off the bench and do the little things, come in and make a big play. He used to give us, they used to give us the works, bro. So I really like that Memphis team, bro.
Yeah.
I hope Mike Conley can I hope he can be that leader that he was on that Memphis team. That's what I meant to say. But yeah, it took. Matter of fact, now I think about it, do you remember when Draymond had that historic triple double where he had like 10 steals, 10 assists, and like 10 rebounds? When
That
he
was crazy.
he had to go historic mode just to beat that Memphis team. He had to go like that Memphis team wasn't no joke, bro. I used to watch, boy.
We ain't never gonna see that Draymond ever again, man.
Why would you, why would you say that? You know I want to see Draymond back, man. You know I want to see Draymond back. I just feel like he wasn't motivated to play this season, in my eyes. I
Probably.
mean, why you're not gonna win it? But yeah, we did get some little NBA news uh about CP3, LeBron, Dame, Giannis, Russ, Durant, Kawhi, and Steph. All superstars, all got on one phone call, and they held a little what do you call it? A briefing, a meeting about who wants to come if they want the NBA to come back. Of course, they asked the big players, CP3 because he's the Players Association leader. He's the president of over it. So they all from my understanding, we heard that they all agreed that they want the NBA season to come back. So 9 times out of 10, it is gonna come back. What do you think? What do you think about that?
I mean, yeah, it's great that they all agreed upon something, and I think it's gonna be like big in determining whether or not it comes back. So I'm just really like waiting on like the big update. Like when is it coming back, bro? Like no fans in the arenas, just players.
Yeah,
Like I'm really excited for that.
yeah, that's that. I feel like for the circumstances we're still in, I feel like this is good enough for us. You feel me? Like I'm not necessarily expecting dates anytime soon within the next like 2 weeks. I'm not expecting any dates, but I'm glad that we did get an update like this to where they are talking about it. Because 9 times out of 10, when you got LeBron, Giannis, Russ, Steph, KD, Kawhi, they're not going to say no to this. How do you say no? Because first of all, you're losing millions, probably billions of dollars from not holding these NBA games, and then you got your literal superstars telling you that they all want the NBA back. Who is Adam Silver to say no? Who is Adam Silver to say no? That's hard. So that's just is what that is. So at this point, this gives me like I'm like 96% sure that the NBA season is gonna come back. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't see them canceling it
yeah,
at all.
yeah. Like after this, like come on, bro, I don't see it. But yeah, I guess that's been another edition of the Last Time Out, another MJ documentary review.
One more episode. Well, two more episodes left. Just one more week, man.
Yeah, it's been a good run. I've been enjoying doing these reviews. We are gonna come back with these episodes. We still gonna produce 2 a week. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys know our schedule. Um, so what we plan to do, we plan to record on Mondays and have it uploaded on Mondays. Today we did have a little setback, so this is Tuesday when it's being recorded. It should be
Tonight.
uploaded by tonight or maybe tomorrow. Is it? You'll see it when you see it. But and our other day is we're gonna record on Thursdays and it should be up by Fridays. So this is our little schedule. This is when you should expect a notification. If it's not, you can hit me up, ask me what's going on, and I'll let you know. We want to make sure that we are communicating with the people who are watching because y'all are some of our first supporters, and we just want to let y'all know that y'all are here for the ride with us. We want to make
All right.
y'all feel as involved as possible.
Amen, bro. You made me proud, making me smile. That's my type of speech, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Flay. But hey, man, y'all make sure to tell y'all friends and family subscribe, man. Subscribe. We gonna keep on doing this. We not stopping. We not stopping.
At this point, we don't have a choice. So make sure y'all like, subscribe, share, tell all your friends, post on your social media, tell everybody, tell your auntie, your uncle, your grandma, tell everybody about this. This is the greatest podcast out.
Yes, sir.
Greatest podcast.
Bro,
Yeah.
really, I think we the youngest people doing this right now, bro.
Oh, yeah.
We the youngest people doing this right now.
Cause like I think I seen the youngest podcast was like
They gotta be like 20 or something.
yeah, I think they were like 19 or so.
We the youngest podcast out.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, guys, we out.